yoga. If you like to join. And I don't want to stop the time today, so feel free to come and stand up as you have been sitting for a bit. Shake yourself out, jump out of your knees, release your shoulders, release your head. Let your shoulders jump, let your neck jump. Good job. How's that going? Shake your legs out, shake your wrists, shake your elbows. Good. We're going for some sun salutations first. First some sun salutations to warm up, and then you see where we're going. So sun salutations are one of the basic movements in yoga, or sequences in yoga. Come to the front of your mat if you have a mat. You can also do this without a mat, but just make sure you have enough space behind you. And it's just way harder without a mat. So also yoga practitioners should practice without a mat from here and then, because you're pulling together. You're pulling together when you're practicing without a mat. When you're pushing into the mat, you're pushing away, you know? And the other way, it's pulling together. It's maybe a little bit much for a beginner to understand, but yeah, when you're advancing and when you're practicing with a mat, you will understand rather quickly, because it's super difficult. Get long from your feet to the top of the fingers, and give yourself a little bit of a back bend. Engage your belly as you're doing that. And breathing out, release forward and down. Breathing in, lifting halfway. Breathing out, release forward and down. Place your hands down on the floor, push into the mounts of the fingers, claw your fingers, step back, downward facing dog, walk your heels. See how your downward facing dog is feeling today. Heels up and down, make it dynamic. You can also walk left, right, stepping over your leg if you like. Keep a little bit difference in your practice, you know, a little bit of a difference in your practice. And just again, walk left and right. What you want to do is, you can also come a little bit forward. If this is too difficult, you can come a little bit forward, more into a plankish position, and again walk your legs. What you don't want to do is push with your shoulders through to the ground, so not doing like this, but keep pushing into the mounts of the fingers. Turn your arms inward and up, and keep your shoulders nice and safe. If anything you can't follow, if there's anything you can't follow, just let me know and we can go there. But right now, let's come to plank position. From plank position, you can decide if you like to, let me get you a bit closer the first time. You can decide if you want to put your knees down or straight come into chaturanga. Elbows 90 degrees, and from here release your hips down to the floor. Good. Push the feet into the ground, knees into the ground, draw the belly in and up. Think forward and up as you're lifting yourself forward and up. Your elbows are pointing to your feet. Your head is in line with the spine, not looking up like this. In line with the spine, so meaning we're looking 45 degrees into the floor. Feel the back bend maybe, and then shift yourself back up, either directly to downward facing dog or over the knees, as you like. And walk again with your heels up and down. See how your downward facing dog feels today. Look between your wrists and start to walk forward and up. Bend your knees, bring your hands to your hips, elbows pointing upward, stand up with a straight back. Slide back bend, engage your belly. Slide back bend. Breathing out, folding forward. Breathing in, lifting halfway. Breathing out, folding forward, place your hands down on the floor, step back, downward facing dog, walk again. Come forward, plank position, and down again, in your way. Either knees down to the floor, and from here we are diverting a little bit. You bring your hands next to your body, think forward and up, and go a little bit deeper this time. Again, your head is in line with the spine. Your shoulder blades on the back together if possible. Engage your belly button in and up. Push your feet into the ground, knees also into the ground. Good, and release. And back, downward facing dog. Walk again. Breathing in deep. Look between your wrists, start to walk forward and up. From here, bend your knees, bring your hands to your hips, elbows pointing upwards, stand up with a straight back. We go one more time. Slight pec bend here, engage your belly. Breathing out, folding forward. Breathing in, lifting halfway. Breathing out, folding forward, place your hands. Stepping back. Downward facing dog. Push into the mounts of the fingers. Come forward and down, elbows 90 degrees. Release your hips down, release your body down. Think forward and up. As you're pulling yourself forward and up, your shoulder blades are coming onto the back together. Engage your belly. Your head in line with the spine, not looking up like this, but in line with the spine. Shifting yourself back. Downward facing dog. Walking heels up and down. Good job, everybody. How is that going? And slowly come forward and up. Come into a forward fold. Stay in forward fold here. And just feel how your legs are feeling. Shake maybe a little bit left and right. If you like, you can grab around your elbows and shift yourself left and right. Additionally, you can also nod your head slightly. Check in with your body, how your body is feeling today. Trying to release. And try to have a lot of weight over your toes. Having the hips over your heels as good as you can. Whew. And from there, optional. This is optional. Bring your hands behind your back together, interlace your fingers, and everything is optional. You decide how far you take it, right? Bring your hands behind your back together, interlace your fingers, and pull away from your back with your hands, with your arms. And from there, just let gravity take over. Gravity will take over your hands. No need to work with your muscles anymore there. Let gravity do its thing. And see what's happening. And again, you can still nod your head. Good. Release, bring your hands back. Bring your hands to your hips, elbows pointing upwards. Stand up slowly by bending more in the knees. Standing up. Good job. Bring your hands up. And long. And release. Whew. How does that feel? Come into the middle of your space. Shake your legs out. Shake your wrists. Shake your elbows. Shake your shoulders. Everything out. Good. From there, you're warming a little bit more up our wrists, our shoulders, and so on. Really connect with our body today. Good. You ready? Let's go. First thing, bring your arms forward. Arms forward. We are really clawing the fingers in. What you want to do is really claw the fingers in. No floppy hands. Not doing this here. But claw the fingers in. Open up again. Claw in. Open up again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Shake your wrists out. Bring your hands forward again. Make fists. The palms are pointing towards each other. Make fists. And move your wrists up and down. Additionally, you can also bring your thumb in between your fists. Grab around with your fingers. And move your wrists up and down. Good job. Release. Bring your right hand up. The thumb is pointing out. Turn the thumb to the outside. Fingers are pointing down. Grab on from below to your thumb. Push out of your shoulders. Fingers are pointing down. Release. Shake your wrists out, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. Bring your left hand up, thumb is pointing up, turn it to the outside, fingers are pointing down. Grab on from below to your thumb. Push out with your hand. Deep inhale here. Release. Shake your wrists out, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. Interlace the fingers and circle your wrist. Shake it out again, and again interlacing your fingers, but bring your other thumb in front. Bring your other thumb in front and circle into the other direction. Or just be curious if you can circle in both directions. Good, release, shake your wrists out again, elbows your shoulders, and from here, bring your wrists together. I'm going to do it like this, bring the wrists together. Now you want to keep the wrists connected at all times. Start to turn your wrists and keep the wrists connected at all times, turning them. Good job. How does that feel? Keep your wrists connected. By the way, I've got a wonderful new clock here. Not a new clock, but an old clock. But we changed the holders, the holders of the clock, you know. No, I don't know, the wristband. Yeah, the wristband. Yeah, exactly. Again, and also circling to the other direction, keeping your wrists all the time connected. Really careful. Good. It's not that you need to take super careful precision, you know. What I mean is not like you can hurt yourself here. That's not what I mean. What I mean is like, if you're paying careful attention, you really warm your wrists up even more. And your shoulders and your elbows. Super great exercise. Shake your wrists out, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. From there, bring your shoulders forward, upward, backward and down. Shoulders upward, backward and down, and forward again, upward, backward and down. Smile a little, doing great. We haven't done on our wonderful main exercise in quite a while. So the key exercise that really comes out of this channel, or came out of this channel, which is the following exercise. Warm your hands up. Front of your heart. From there, as soon as your hands are warmed up, bring your hands in front of your eyes together. Feel how the warmth is emitting away from your eyes, from your hands. Maybe also from your eyes. Depends, you know. Very warm face. And release your hands down onto your face. Completely, having your eyes closed. Feel how your fingers are connected with your face. And from there, slowly, try imagine your fingertips are water drops. And draw these water drops down on your face, refreshing your face and refreshing your body as well. Draw your fingers down your body and bring your hands up by your sides. Then your hands apart by your sides, slightly above your shoulders. Smile a little. And from here we want to get long from our feet to the top of the head as we're breathing in. Get long, long, long. Feel the length as you're breathing in. As you're breathing out, release. Relax a little bit. Breathing in again, get long from the shoulders to the fingers. As you're breathing out, release again. Yeah. As you're breathing in again, extend the fingers away from each other, just the fingers. Good job. Breathing out, releasing again. Now all three things together. Get long from the feet to the top of the head as we're breathing in. Get long from the shoulders out to the fingers and extend the fingers away from each other. Good job. And as you're breathing out, give yourself a big, big, big hug. Hugging the whole world. Give yourself a big, big hug. Ah, how does that feel today? How are you doing? Check in with yourself, and if you like to smile, you're invited to smile. You don't need to. I'm not forcing you. You're invited. And release your arms. Give yourself another hug. Bring your other arm on top. Give yourself another wonderful hug. Welcome, Swiss. How are you doing? Good to see you today. Give yourself another wonderful hug. How's it going? If you like to smile, smile. Again, I'm not forcing you. No, I shouldn't say that. You're invited. You're invited to join. Invited to smile here. Release your arms again. Shake it out. Shake it out. Shake your wrists, shake your fingers, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. Hope you're having a great day, Swiss. Wonderful day in Lucerne. Shake your wrists, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders, and from here, come into a wonderful stance again. We're doing one of my favorite exercises that really activates your whole back. And from here, we're turning from your hips to the left and to the right. We're keeping the knees and the thighs engaged. Turning left and to the right, and smash your arms against your body. So really relax your arms and let your arms smash onto your body, into your body, whatever you want to call it. Just keep your knees and your thighs engaged a lot. Move from your belly button to the left and to the right. You can look to the left and to the right, or you can also optionally look forward. This is just a variation. It's nothing better or worse about that. Keep your knees and your thighs engaged. Moving out of your belly button. Good. How does it feel? And release. Shake your wrists out. Your elbows, shake your shoulders. Good job. From here, release everything, shake everything out. Good. From here we're going also a little bit into standard things. Today we're going into a little warrior. Come to the front of the floor, of your mat, of your space. Step back with your right leg. We're coming into a, not really a I call it warrior variation. So in this position where we have your heel up. Hi, thanks for the follow. Welcome in, Tiger. Appreciate you coming in. My name is Marcel, good to have you. How's it going with you? So again, this is warrior variation. We're having the heel lifted up. This is high lunge. So the real warrior one would be like turning your leg like this. Like 45 degrees, almost 45 degrees, maybe a little bit less. But the problem is then your hip already starts to open, and we don't want that. We want to have the hips turned forward. So that's why I like to do a high lunge here for warrior one, so we have really the feeling of the hips going forward, of parallel and going forward here. Straighten your back leg, bring your arms up by your sides, get long, long, long from your hips to the fingers. Draw the belly in and up, tuck your chin in a bit. Take a deep inhale. Reach up, and as you exhale, release a little bit. And again, as we're inhaling, get long. Think about getting long. As we're breathing in and breathing out, releasing. Good. From here, let's turn to both sides today. Or I'm turning my back towards you first. Turn to one side, to the knee, to the front knee side. Let's say like this. Keep your back leg straight. Open up. See how that feels. How much balance does that take? Keep your hips forward as good as you can and open up to the other side as well. It's fine. Now you're playing a little bit. Good. Shake it out. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. And I just quickly change. It's a little bit easier to show you. And we are turning one more time to the knee side. And we are bringing your elbow to your knee, getting long from your back foot to the top of your head. Feeling the length here. How does that feel? And release down. Bring your hand down to the floor and open up. Good. From there, we are bringing the hand between our legs through, looking between our legs and opening up again. Breathing in deep. Bring your chest up a little bit. And extend. The front leg gets straight. Bring your hand between your legs through. Look between your legs and open up again. And good. From here, bring both legs down to the floor. Both hands down to the floor. And jump switch. Jump switch. And there. Slowly come up again. High lunge. Bring your hands up. Breathe in deep, get long, feel the length. Breathing out, release. Breathe in, feel the length. Long from your hips to your fingers, straighten your back leg. Keep your front knee or your front heel as good as you can. Additionally, if you're more advanced, if you want to take it anywhere else, please do so. You know, knee more to the front, whatever. I'm not teaching you that, but if you're kind of like an athlete, you're training a lot, you might want to do that. Good. And again, opening to one side, our arms, a little bit of balance, whoop. If you fall, laugh about it. And also to the other side, keep your hips where they are, as good as you can. Smile, bring your hands in front of your heart together. And again, whoop, and just quickly turning so I can show you better. Bring your elbow to your knee. Your back leg is straightened. Whoop. Smile. Twisting here. And bring your hand down to the floor. Opening up your upper hand, arm. Bring your hands between your legs through. And opening up again. Chest opens, heart opens. How does that feel? Good, release. Bring your hands down onto the floor, step back, downward facing dog. Check in with your downward facing dog. How does your downward facing dog feel right now? Move your heels up and down. Push into the mounts of the fingers. Lower your fingers a little. Look between your wrists and start to walk forward and up. Can really take step by step as well. Little bit, itsy bitsy steps up to your hands. Good. From there, nod your head. Again, little insight here, have your hips over your heels as good as you can. Don't have your hips like too far to the back, but really bring your hips forward so you feel that wonderful stretch. So a lot of the weight will be over the toes. From there, nod your head. Good job. Then bring your hands to your hips, elbows pointing upwards, stand up with a straight back. Bring your hands up. The sky, slap back bend. And release. Good job. Shake yourself out a bit. Jump, 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 jump. Release. And we're going further into Warrior 2. I like to do a little bit Warriors today. Really easy stuff. Come to the front again. Not for everybody, and especially if you're joining in the first time. My instructions are rather precise sometimes. However, it's good to know that you will get away from these precise instructions and will start to do it in your way, how it feels good to you, right? So bring your right leg to the back, come to the front of the mat, bring your right leg to the back, turning it 90 degrees. Your foot is turned 90 degrees so that the front foot is in line with the middle of the back foot. So the front foot
points into the middle of the back foot. Good. Front knee is over the front heel. From there, feel how your hips are open. So really feel how it's open, kind of like forward. And what's happening then is you're really enforcing that a little bit. Your front knee might turn forward. If that happens for you, turn your back foot's toes a little bit forward and bring the front the front knee again over the heel. So good. Try to keep your hips open. Bring your hands by your sides. Look over the front and push out from the fingers. Can also turn your hands around quickly. Bring the shoulder blades onto the back together a bit. Then just turn your hands around again. Good job. How does that feel? From there, peaceful warrior. Coming to the back, engage your belly. Smile a little. Good job. And then come to the front, elbow to the knee. Get along with your arm from the back foot to the top of the finger. Good job. And one more time back. Take a deep inhale. And come to the front. From here you can also take it to full variation. Really try to engage your belly. Feel the length from your foot over your side. Engage your belly and pick up your other arm if you like to take it for full variation. And release. Slowly come up. Whoop. And we're coming into Trikonasana. I haven't done these kind of exercises in quite a while, and I feel it. So that's good. So step a little bit up with your back leg. Again, we're down here. So step a little bit forward with your back leg. Trikonasana is a position that I really don't like as a man. A lot of women don't have that much difficulties with it because they just have much more open hips. But let's do it, and I'll guide you there safely. Our front foot is again straight. Bring your arms by your sides. Think somebody is pulling you forward at the front hand. So think somebody is pulling you forward at the front hand. Good. What's happening here? Feel your body, and what's happening is your right hip goes up, your left hip sinks a little bit down. You want to feel that. What you don't want to do is rounding your side, right? So again, coming up here, somebody's pulling you forward at your hand. Feel how one hip's going down, the other hip's coming up. And from there, the other hip bone. Grab on to wherever you can, not on the knee, either below or up, and bring your hand up. And we're in Trikonasana. Engage your belly a bit. And release. Slowly release. Whew. Come forward. You're changing the side. Here, shake your legs out. Jump a little. Relax. We're not going for too much longer. We're just doing this the other side, and then we're slowly slowing down and coming out of it. So stepping forward to the front of the mat, stepping back forward with your left leg, turning it 90 degrees. Again, make sure that the front leg points into the middle of the back foot. Keep your knee over your heel. Feel how your hips are opening. Bring your arms by your sides up. Push out to the fingers, finger to finger. Look over the front, and good. From there, bring your back hand, or your left hand in that case right now, to your thigh, and reach with your right hand to the back, engage your belly. Peaceful warrior. From here, come forward, elbow to knee, reach with your left hand. Engage your body a little bit. Engage your belly. Not just completely engaged, but also feel softness, you know? Softness and engagement. And to the back. And come forward again. Take a deep inhale. If you like, come into the full variation. And release. Stepping back, stepping a little bit forward with your back leg. Good, straightening your front leg. From there, bring your arms by your sides. Good. We're doing the same thing again, Trikonasana again, triangle pose. Your front hand is being pulled forward. Boop. Feel how your left hip is coming up, your right hip drops. Good. Hip drops. Grab onto wherever you can. It's also possible that you're grabbing onto a block, but again, we don't want to round here. We want to keep a straight side body. Good. So try again, do it in your time, no need to hurry. Your legs are straight, and then open up. Breathing in deep. Your shoulder blades onto the back together. Good job, smile. And release. Wasn't really deep for me, that's okay. Shake your legs, shake your wrists, shake your elbows. Let's come to the front of the mat and come a little bit closer and start to sit down and roll to the back. Woo! Roll back and forth for a bit. How does that feel? Giving your back a nice little massage here. As you're doing this, feel how your back can relax. Deep inhale. And release. Good. We're going to lie down on the floor right now, completely. Completely lying down on the floor. Make sure it's comfortable for you. If it's cold, take a little cover and warm yourself up. I hope you have warm enough after this little exercise session here, this yoga practice. And from here, bring your feet. Your feet are turning away from each other. You can also open up your legs a little bit more, a little bit wider if you like. Bring your arms by your sides. You can also open up your arms a little bit more if you like. Palms are pointing up. This is the important cue. Palms are pointing up. Tuck your chin in, so lift your head up. Tuck your chin in and release your head down again. Have your eyes closed. And just be. Let go everything. I will get yourself back in about a minute. So please keep on resting on the floor right now. I will give you all the movements in about a minute. Instructions in about a minute. Have your eyes closed. Keep on lying on the floor. I hope you heard that. If not, I just say ding, ding, ding. Because I completely forgot I need to record that sound. But okay, right now. Keep lying on the floor. I'll get yourself out of it right now. Start to move your fingers. Start to move your wrists. Start to move your toes. Start to move your ankles. Slowly deepening your breath. Deepening your breath. Whenever you feel ready, come back to your body and draw your knees in towards your belly. Draw your knees in towards your belly and shift yourself to either the left or the right side. Come to lie down on your side body. In this side body position, release all the tension, softening your whole body. Make it comfortable for yourself. So again, bring your knees in towards your body and shift yourself to either the left or the right side. Come to lie down on your side body, releasing all the tension, softening your whole body. Release all the tension on your face, softening the skin of the face. Really be soft. Chin, the jaw, the tongue. Release all the tension there in your neck, in your shoulders, the shoulders, the arms, the elbows, the wrists, the fingers, the chest, the belly, the hips, your whole spine, your whole back, your legs, your knees, your ankles, your heels, your toes. Release all the tension throughout your body. Take a deep inhale, nurturing your whole being. As you're exhaling, feel how you're letting go. Feel how letting go, relaxing, softening. With your next inhale, sit up, come into a final sitting position, and sit up tall. Bring your hands in front of your heart together whenever you arrive. No hurries. No hurries, no worries. That's another little one. Just came to me. No hurries, no worries. But learn from your hips to your head. Smile a little bit. Bring your hands in front of your heart together. Just smile if you want, you don't need to, right? Good. Bow your head in front of your heart. Namaste. The emptiness inside of me recognizes the emptiness inside of you. Release your arms. Open your eyes. Welcome back. So, hope you enjoyed. Thank you for taking care of yourself today. Right now we are